another StarCraft 2 video here. Yeah, I mean, pretty much goodbye, Modern Warfare. I got some old videos, and I'm sure I'll get some new ones down the line. But Modern Warfare 2 is old compared to this game. I mean, literally. But yeah, I got a 1-1 here. Looks like I'm playing a guy named AKA Jimmy Lee, LI. So immediately I thought this guy was like gonna own me because he's Korean, because he's KR, or Lee. I don't know what that is. Some Asian, some Asian name. So I don't know. Asian micro better than me. So immediately I think I'm gonna lose. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, that guy's pretty careless with his SCV. So I just killed it. But as you can see, he's Terran, and he did pick Terran, and then I am Protoss. So I think Protoss is going to be my my race of choosing, my race of choice. I don't know how what the proper context would be there. And I am glad I scouted pretty quickly because I saw that. I mean, obviously, if you don't know this game, that's a Reaper build. And I didn't see. I know I can't see what he would be researching, but I mean, I saw. Why would you quick research unless you're going to get a couple of marauders out there at me? If he thinks I'm going Zealot or something. But so immediately I think, hey, no Zealots, D my base from Reapers, or if he's going Marauders, let's get some Stalkers out pretty quick. So I have 3 cannon behind my base, and I have a cannon out front. So I have 4 cannons out right now. Cannons are photon cannons, and here is a Reapers. So I mean, I got those up just in time. Only 2, so that probably. I mean, if I didn't have those cannons up, I probably would have had 2 Zealots. But I mean, that could have been some damage there. So I am glad I scouted him properly. If you guys didn't see me, he came straight ahead. So I'm pulling Metropolis here, which is actually, I think it's a 4-player map here. So there's going to be actually, where we are, and then to my right, or about a 45-degree angle from my base right here to the right, and then a 45-degree angle from his base here to the right, I believe. But I don't know the direct. I actually don't know the other potential bases on this map too well, because this is the first time I play this map. And as you can see, I mean, you can saw my warp gate going, my forge running with, I believe it was right now it's got to be a ground weapon, level 1, and I'm starting to work on a little Stalkers, pylon and a photon cannon. Dean up. I don't want any Reapers to come in from wherever, but I'm pretty confident with my. Defense right now, so I'm more thinking like, all right, let's get some minerals and get some, be prepared for to go pretty much anything, depending on what he's doing. And I didn't know this at the time, but I mean, you just gotta assume he's going the basic Terran build against Protoss, which would be, I mean, you figure he's giving up on his Reapers. So I mean, Marauder siege tanks, and probably a mix of Marines. So I mean, that's probably the basic Terran build for Protoss. I mean, from the Reaper, I just assumed he's going air, or gonna translate into air, or maybe a drop or something like that. So I D up a little bit. I'm surprised he wasn't using a mule. I know he used one scan sweep or whatever, comsat station, whatever you want to call it, sweep my base for the radar. But still, I mean, I think it's like both their 50 energy. So I mean, I would be using mules, but you'll see here later in a couple. I mean, probably in about 5 minutes. You'll see what he does with mules, which is pretty interesting. I've never really seen that done before. from any of the streams or anything like that. Below you can see a red dot if you're full screen. I don't know if you're half screen you'll see it, but there's a pylon. I'm going for the blink in, but I mean you'll see the sensor tower. I was reading because I mean even in this replay I don't know what it does because I don't play Terran. But I mean look at that range. That's like a freaking. I mean that's probably 2 times. Maybe you could fit 2 or 3 Zelmaga towers in there. I don't know how much it is. I mean, how many minerals is that? I mean, I'm sure it's like just probably as much as a turret. But I mean, that's pretty ridiculous in terms of that site. If he just planted like if he had 4 just in the corners of the maps, he could see any expansions. Yeah, I mean, he could see pretty much any expansion I could go to besides the one I'm at or the one I'm expanding to right now there. But 2 expansions in a long game, that's probably not going to get me anywhere. Yeah, I mean, so maybe if I translate the Terran, that would be something I could think of. But I am, on Protoss right now. Eventually, I mean, it'd be really pro if I could get good at Protoss and Zerg, but Terran's probably at the bottom of my priority list right now. Yeah, there you see, I wasn't at my base. Level 2 is done. You chrono that, and not to give away my secrets or anything like that, but I mean, if any of you guys are playing this game, I think it's like 150 or 125, 150, 175 minerals and gas. Like, it just goes up like that for minerals and gas for like levels 1, 2, 3 on the upgrades there. Easily with chrono, you should get those. The quickest I got it was probably about 17 minutes, but the average is about 18 to 19 minutes. Where I'm getting a level 3 upgrade just in weapons. Or armor. I think you should do. I don't think you should go 2 and 1. I think you're probably better off going 3 weapons or 3 armor. I would go weapons though. But then you'll see here's what I was talking about with this mules. He pretty much was saving up all of his energy in his command centers there, and he dropped all those mules there. And I would just figure he would. He has lift on that command center. Why wouldn't if he planted a sensor tower or something like that, why would he just go to the rich mineral fields? I think that could have saved him there. But I mean, I don't think he's very good with his his macro here, because he's got pretty much 1,000, or let's just say 1,200 by the time I'm done talking. 1,200 minerals and 150 gas, and we got a battle going on over there, and he's not really doing anything. But I'll get to that in a second. I mean, pretty much that was just an attack, a feeler attack, just to see what I could get, or I mean, what he had or what he was planning on doing. And I saw I could pretty much build my army and probably take him. So. I mean, you can see the resource advantage in my favor. Let me pause this here and I'll pick it back up for you guys. Sorry about that. Alrighty, sorry about that, the damn split video. But like I was saying, the resource disadvantage. I mean, right now, I think it's like 1,600. Let's see what I got. 1,650 to 200 gas, and if I'll see what he has, but I don't know. I think he had like a little less minerals and about the same gas. But slow it down there for you guys so you can, watch out this attack. I'm pretty sure he starts targeting my Colossus, but I mean that's not going to do much because my Stalkers are pretty much going to just destroy his, his battle cruiser right there, and that's not going to do much. One battle cruiser against, what do I have there, about a dozen Stalkers. It's not going to do anything, especially when they're fully upgraded in attack. I try and get my Immortal there with his Thor, or Immortals, and that's pretty much GG. He calls it. It looks like he's pretty much just given up. I don't know. none of that is building anything besides his command center. So he calls GG back, and that was the game. I got that one right there. And don't go to score screen because it's a replay. But there we go. It's all finished. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.